You know, I've been thinking, I met the devil the first time when I was 6. And he planted seeds of fear, illusion, insecurity. Made me understand what it was to be invisible, to be safe, to be quiet. Those things that were planted back then, they affected me for a really long time. They grew and grew and grew before I even knew what they were. And as I've gone through this healing journey and been able to zoom out and look at things from a wider perspective, I can see a beautiful, healthy shift in the way that I look at the things that happened then. It was the first time that I had been outside of my mother's care. And it was scary. And a lot of things hurt me. And a lot of things scarred very deeply and stuck there for a very long time. But what I've realized is it's not the players, it's not the people who were involved. The devil comes at you in people, in events, in things, situations, whatever. Anything that can be manipulated and used to sway you to feeling weak and defeated. That's the whole point of it. But it's not actually the player's fault. And I recognize now that it's not about blame or accusation or even holding them accountable anymore. Because every time that I have gone backwards to look at things from a new perspective, every time I've confronted one of those ghosts, I have found something precious. Even as far back as then. It's not that abuse is abuse, you know, but I didn't accept that for a really long time because I wasn't physically abused. I didn't have physical marks. They didn't hit me. I mean, behind spanking or whatever, but I wasn't beaten. My abuse was mental and emotional, and now I understand that it's not really about blaming them. The real truth is hurt people, and everybody has a story, and everybody has trauma, and everybody is doing life the best that they can even back then. So was I always with good people? No. Was I always taken care of the way that I should have been? No. Was I always protected? No. But what it did do was instill in me a very strong sense of how I would interact with children as an adult. If I've been in relationships with children from my partners, I was very aware of how I treated them, how I interacted with them. They were important too. They're people too. They're not just inconveniences, and you can't just send them away and make them be quiet. And you can't erase parts of them because they're inconvenient to you or remind you of things that you don't want to think about. Children are always innocent of the parents' misdeeds. And because I suffered that, it was something that I always remembered. And it made me a better person. And there's my gem. So weird to say thank you to the devil? I am grateful. I am grateful for how I can look back and see things now and understand how they shaped me for the better. How they made me stronger. How every fire that I walked through and every time that I broke just forged me into something stronger and sharper and faster and wiser. And I am a force to be reckoned with on every level. And I wouldn't have been if shit didn't start coming at me so damn early. Wider perspectives are beautiful things. They help you understand the wholeness that you actually are. If you haven't found it, keep going. It just gets more and more beautiful the more you clear out and leave space for new understandings, new growth, new life, new possibilities. And it starts to be magic. Truly magic. Keep going. I love you.